Hey, welcome back, everyone. We have another 3 versus 3 domination game here today. We are playing on the Rancy map. My best French accent there. It's probably terrible. We are playing as the British. This is late war. And we'll see what we can get up to on this one. We are utilizing the Offensive Doctrine, and I've got a bit of a game plan. Because of the hedgerows on this map and how tight some of these areas are, I actually want to try to utilize the AVREs, the Churchill AVREs, and see if we can get some crazy kills with those over the hedgerows. Short range, obviously. But I think if we get some good luck into tier 2, tier 3, we might be able to do some big damage with those. But obviously, we got to make it there. A little bit easier in a domination 50-minute game. As long as we don't lose the home point, should be decent enough, but we'll see what happens. So, typical start, rush out 2 squads right off the rip. Trying to tell whoever spawned on the right to get right. We had ultimately spawned in the center. So I tried to allocate at least 1 squad here and then put 1 squad trying to go for the cap point, as always. I want to help out my teammates with the cap, but of course, we are the only one on this side of the map. I believe the green blob in the center is the Mao guy, and I think he mixed up his rights from lefts, or maybe he just doesn't know right from left. I don't know. He's going to the left, where the other guy is as well, on the far side. So, looks like we will have half the map to hold for now. Maybe things will change in the future. But, yeah, I don't even really have time to worry about the guys in the center. I kind of just have to keep an eye on it periodically and deal with these guys in this point, because I do not want to lose the main cap point here. Nice enough moving forward. For anyone that's seen the changes coming up in the update changelog, these zones will no longer give an MP boost at the start, so it's not as detrimental if you don't cap the first one. Get that first initial 100 MP boost. It is still going to give you points towards victory, so they are still important, capping them, but yeah, there's not going to be a beneficial start, we'll say, that kind of favors one side if you don't end up capping this. But we did call in a 3rd squad because the squad that attacked here is pretty much wiped off. Tried to get an AT Hawkins nade on that 251, but we were just too slow. We're going to pull up a half track of our own. We got 2 guys left on the side. Guys in the center are pretty much wiped off the face of the earth as well. It's just not going too well for the Brit boys here. I do believe both of my teammates are playing as the US. Dang. And we'll see what we can do with retaking this. I don't think we're going to get this point now because this guy's pretty decent. He is pushing up very far. I believe it is Smokey McJingles. Or Smokey is on the opposite team. He has been featured in 1 or 2 videos so far on the channel, including the Masters League videos. He is a fairly decent opponent. Trying to get the gunner with the 50 cal here. We are unable to, unfortunately. And we're just going to keep spamming out these tier 1 squads. It's like our boys are just walking up to the front, which is fantastic. It's going to take them forever to get up here. Make sure you're always either double clicking when you spawn in a new unit where you want them to go, or right click dragging on terrain to make them sprint. We're going to try to move up this M5 half track to engage the 251 as he is running. Be able to get behind though. And it looks like they are going to cap this point. We do get the next spawn zone over on our side as well though. So we are going to immediately bum rush that with the squad that was out in this field. A couple guys laying around still though. We do have to be cognizant of. All it takes is one fast or one rifle grenade, and then we do lose this half track, which is our pretty much only support at this point. And it is official. They do cap that zone. We do make it here first, though, which is nice. So we will start the cap. We are bringing over the half track as well. We need to have a couple more deaths, unfortunately, to pull out anything from tier 1, which I will plan to grab the Crusader AA as soon as I can. That should be very beneficial for any light vehicles and infantry support. Was a Kubel that rolled around. It is getting lit up by the 50. And we will continue to advance kind of in this central area right here as well. Looks like they're rotating over as well and smoking out in the fields in front of us. Boys on the far left are kind of far back in those hedgerows, which is unfortunate based on the minimap. They could move up further and kind of cut the middle, but they are not. Got the half track position to get the hell out of Dodge if we need to quick. That 50 is still able to gun these guys down as we are advancing up with the second squad. We do come across a Jaeger squad. And we're going to dig in and just kind of buy time. We should be able to get this point easily here. We do not have a lot in the center, which is kind of unfortunate. One good push from them, and they could really do some damage in the center right now. We do bring in the Crusader AA. We're going to get him up this way as soon as possible. And with this 50, we're going to go to town on this infantry laying in brush. Oh, feels so good to shoot at 50, man. Thing just shreds. You have a Pocket Tiger rolling up on us. Panzer 1F. Dual MG34s. Pretty nice. Heavily armored. We do have a Piat. Might be able to do something with that. And considering these crates have mines, we're going to start AP mining certain areas. In the off chance we do lose these positions, I want to make it problematic for my opponents here to push up and advance. So we will lay some mines in certain areas. There's breaks in the hedgerow, things like that. We push up decently enough on this side. I probably won't go too much farther. The center is kind of precariously falling here. Teammates are not positioning their infantry very well. And I'm going to set a guy way out on the far right, just under Duggan and Foxhole. Just to hold that position and keep vision. I'd really like to take the center area if I can. So it'd be nice to start pressing towards their home point. But there are a ton of guys just laying around. Get this guy real quick. Send him down. There's a guy in the building. So maybe we can take him out. And there's a ton of infantry in the center. I might move the Crusader over that way, see if we can maybe assist. Try to do something. And I'm going to throw a nade to open up a hole in that fence just to give that MG guy a better line of sight. And I'm going to grab these TNT charges. See if we can throw one in this building. Ooh, jumped out. Throw it. Oh, I want to take down this building. Get rid of anywhere that he can hide in the future. Their A is going to work. This guy's just right at me. We'll take him out. You have another zone pop up right here, so we are going to start capping that, digging in as well. And let's see if we can maybe get these TNTs. Are able to get it off, thankfully, so that we'll take down that building. Very nice. As the building goes kaboom. Let's go open up this entire area. No cover, which is great. Desperately pinging the center for someone to cap it right as we lose the Crusader AA to a Shrek. This guy's got a ton of infantry just sitting in the back, not even doing anything behind our point. So it's kind of like, come on, man, move up. What are they doing? 5 things you should be moving on the first. That Crusader was a loss on my end. I probably should have noticed earlier, but what can you do? Was busy trying to cap this point. Do something over here. Looks like the Pocket Tiger is moving up. We're going to move up our Piat, see if we can engage that as well. Try to gun that guy down, but we are unable to. And now it's going to be a little bit of a grenade war here. Love a good grenade battle. Especially nice depending on micro if you can get them over these hedgerows. Get some really sneaky nades off. We sent up a reinforcement squad to the center because it is desperately needed. We have to kind of hold that as well as the right and push since we are the only one going for the zones. We are almost single-handedly keeping us in the game at this point. And the Pocket Tiger's moving up. We can get this Piat off. Ah, damn, I was hoping to get his engine. Unable to, as they do neutralize the cap point here. But we do have some commandos coming in, so this should immediately boost up our cap. Yeah, we'll try to move these guys up as far as we can. Kind of unable to do much with that Pocket Tiger. Not a bad buy, but this guy's got an AT detachment there. I'd love for him to move up, but he's probably microing something else. We're gonna try to dig some voxels and get into positions that kind of negate anyone charging through the hedgerows over here. And let's see if we can maybe go for this thing. I'm ready. Use one guy as a sacrifice to kind of get vision possible. Briefly see it. Alright, I guess that shot hit a black hole or something. No idea where that went. That one hits. I believe that is a track. At the very least, it is track. He is smoking out. When we did cap this zone, we do get that boost, thankfully. The new zone coming up, that does mean mines. So we're going to spread some more out here and there. Did lose our half track, I believe, to a Panzer Shrek. Probably from the center. And we're just going to continue mining these entrances. So whenever we do lose these positions, if we do, we at least have, you know, some mines to kind of slow them down. cause some casualties here and there. Back to the center. It looks like they are digging in with a bunch of tank traps being built around. It's an interesting, interesting tactic where they're placing them. Not a terrible idea, I guess. Kind of funnel, block anyone running in that area. They desperately need to move up in the center and on that left side, considering they are now, they do have a position on the left now to capture. So if our boys don't start making a push, they are almost certainly going to cap it. But with our really nice setup here as they come through, like I said, we're just kind of gunning them down, which is great. We are at tier 2. Try to do a quick little sneaky peek, see if I can hear anything. Or not. We will call in the first AVRE. We'll try to keep it over on the right and out of the main street if we can. But we may have to use it to kind of clear this point if we get up there quick enough. Looks like there's an engineer building some sandbags around here. And I want to try to keep moving up in this forested area. Try to take advantage of positioning if I can. The Sherman Firefly in 3 minutes, but I am going to pull up a Sherman IIa in the meantime. We do have plenty of MP right now, technically. So we'll have that to kind of complement the AVRE in the center. We also brought in a sniper. There's a ton of infantry just set up in different positions, so I'm trying to get the sniper set up decently enough to just start kind of taking these guys out here. But a lot of intervening terrain, so I don't know if we will be able to. Our boys are not moving into this point. They're just kind of crowding around the outside of it. We'll try to use the AVRE, I guess, and do exactly what I didn't want to do in the first place. Push up on the left. Good shot there. It is a bomber coming in, based on the sound, so... Yep, I had a feeling he's coming for the AVRE. Hopefully we can back up far enough. Hopefully this thing lands right in front of us. There's a shot into the church there. Oh, great. Right onto our ass. But I don't know if he like preemptively knew we were gonna back up that far and like timed it. It's a pretty good bomb on his end. If that's the AI plane just kind of going, you know, following it. I didn't think the planes did that. That's a little crazy. But that does suck for us with the first AVRE. We will take down this church, though. Get rid of all the lines of sight that they can kind of hide behind. You see the Shrek team rolling up. We do have a convenient Brent here who conveniently only has 4 shots. That Shrek does hold break us. And the Faust is running out. We have 2 guys here, including the Bren. He's shooting at the building. Kill him. He's got no health. Oh my god, man. Come on. What is that lock? So I spaz out because that's a bit frustrating, man. The Bren's not focusing on the Shrek. It's focusing on the guys in the windows. If you saw, the rifle guy couldn't kill him. He had no health. That's a bit annoying. Just my luck, right? Number 2A is up, so hopefully we can take out this pocket tiger. Which we are able to. One more shot into it, maybe. See if we can hold it pretty good. It is hull broken, but see if we can fully kill it. We called in a reinforcement half-track squad. We'll get them up. Try to start making a push. Really unfortunate. The center has been our downfall so far with 2 of our DP units going down here. Now it looks like there's a Panzer IV rolling up as well. Half-track somehow dodges a wreck. But here's Frowst to get revenge on us. Got a ton of guys just land kind of in between the intervening terrain and cover. Plenty of MP. What kill is in this doctrine, unfortunately. But I am moving the Sherman IIa down to come back while we wait for this lag to sort itself out. Can nearly get the Mark 8, which is a beast in its own right. We called in tanker as well, so we'll send him over to that half track to cap this, or repair it. And we'll hopefully move this guy up if he listens. Jesus, what is this lag? This guy's gonna DC. Yeah, look at that. Timed out. I believe he either crashed or alt F4'd. That's great. Only about 20 minutes in. We're barreling down this road with the Sherman. See if we can get him through this hedge opening right here. There is a wall there, so I don't know if we will be able to, but we'll try. We hit the turret. Ooh, do some damage again. I do believe that was to the turret as well. Turret might be down. I do check to see if we're going to play this out or not. A lot of times we do just restart at this point, but Mackenzie says we are going to continue. That's Smoky. And Grenadier de Ling. Had a couple different bad starts, so looks like we're playing, boys. So in theory, on a 3v2, this is our time to push and make them pay. Take advantage of this if we can. But we'll see what our teammates can do here. There is a mortar on our side and a mortar from our teammates as well. So they got a mortar, we got a mortar. So terrain is going to be flying. Defensive terrain is going to go quickly for both teams. And I'm going to call in the second AVRE after thinking about it for a second there. Got 100 DP left, so it should be just enough to consider tier 3 if we need it. I really want to put the AVREs to work, trying to clear out a lot of this terrain and defensive positions. It's really unfortunate for that first one that we did go down there. Some plane. And we are going to bring in some airborne troops as well to hopefully try to push this point. And we are the only ones going for him on our team, which is really sad. Yeah, it looks like there's some field engineers building some stuff on that side as well. These guys are just really defensive, which, I mean, on a 3v2 now, it's kind of makes sense to maybe do so. I don't know. This mortar is going to be a pain trying to clear this point. We only really have a small section that's kind of defended by cover. They have the same on their side, but they do have the benefit of the mortar at the very least. So we are able to get some nades with the airborne's kind of better throw distance there. And the Panzer IV is moving up. I don't actually know what he's going for. I don't think he sees the AVRE here. Let's see if we can get an AVRE shot on him. Ooh, come on. Sturmgren. Maybe we tracked it. 2-centimeter AA up on the hill with great vision of us. I also saw a Sturm Mortar in the back. Tree! Come on, man. Yep. Cleared the tree for the Sturm Mortar. He probably would have been fine either way. I call it a Staghound AA immediately because I know a plane is going to come flying. Are tracked and gunned. got a ton of airborne guys with nades. Sherman IIa does get a nice hit onto the hole to break it. Just short on this one. Other track is now broken though. We're just gonna keep getting, unfortunately, shelled by this Brumbar, which is gonna really suck. I guess that's how we start most of this Brumbar. Sturmpanzer would be the correct delineation of it. These tank traps are really beneficial for them as we are kind of unable to pen through them. The angle just isn't in our favor. Gun at least is back up on the AVRE. We're going to try to continue shelling these guys as they do break the cap. He's not able to kill us because he's too far back. We're actually able to kind of hold here for a second. We just got to get the 2 tracks repaired. If we get the tracks repaired, we'll get the hell out of Dodge, man. Anything, man, look at that. The tank trap is saving that one guy right on the wall from dying to the spigot round, which is wild. And we do go down. We are hull broken now, so that is unfortunate. We'll recrew this half track. We are going to move up the Staghound A as well. See if we can get some flank shots. We'll immediately come under fire from the 2 centimeter. Although we do immediately clear that with the dual Brownings. And we'll move up further, see if we can get some side shots. It's probably a mistake moving up low. Yeah, as we immediately get wiped off the face of the earth by the front bar there. Should have kept them back. No plane though, so I don't know what he's holding for. Trying to move over to get some better line of sight. Looks like he's pulling back though. Second half track call in does have a 50, which is great. Oh, now he's coming for us. He's definitely coming for us. Why am I? What is the pathing on this? Why are we turning around? Oh my god, bro. So whiny, I know, but like, come on. Yeah, I pathing is terrible sometimes. Run over the wall. Why? Like, just back up, run over the wall. I should have put him into reverse, but I don't want to sit him on reverse mode. There's another black 30 in the middle of the map that just guns down that half track. Colin. Jesus. What luck, bro. What luck. Alright, so that's just crazy. Absolutely crazy, in my opinion. That we did not run back fast enough. And I'm the only one pushing these points. It is kind of crazy. We're at 2v3 and we can't cap these zones. We're just letting them kind of stick with us, and they are gonna cap this, because even with this, even if I push in this half track, I'm not gonna have enough to cap it technically. Boys are getting pushed on the far left. They've lost ground, and the next cap zone is over there as well. They are likely to get that one as well. We're just kind of letting them stick around. And given that we're feeding them MP. See the 2 centimeter now as he clears this crew. You get the 50 back up. Take him out. We do kill him, so the 2 centimeter is down at the very least. Before losing that half track. Both of my vehicles back here are cooking off. Gotta find a better spot for the sniper. We're just really not able to use him that effectively with all the terrain and the position that we're attacking. I feel like the center is still maybe the best, but I don't know. We're gonna recrew the other 50. Get 2 50s up in the center immediately. A couple of the tank crew into the Sherman IIa. The rest will go for the AVRE that we are repairing. Looks like the Brumbar is down as well somehow. There's a Panzer IIIn. Now lots of shells on our half tracks. We're gonna pull back one of them. Yeah, the front bar's full broken. We're gonna move the Sherman IIa over to see if we can maybe finish it off. We do have to get more repair kits onto this AVRE, so I am moving that half track back. Steal him from it. And I know there's a guy behind this wall of the Faust. I'm trying to clear as many of them as I can. Alright, I got you now. Take from the half track. Trying to go for the short barrel Panzer III. Get a shot into it to kill some of the crew, which is very nice. Okay, we're gonna just try to get this AVRE off as quickly as we can. Another shot into the 3 and hooray, it's whole. It goes down. It tanks that shot. Brumbar is now up, so I do have to be wary of that. Gotta immediately try to get a shot onto it. We did not. He's coming for us. Begging for some help. I think what initially took it down was our teammates 105. 105 is a good bet to deal with that potentially. We just do not have the angle now to go up against it. So we will pull back. AVRE is nearly fully repaired. It looks like we are out of repair kits altogether, so we will bring up a Willys Jeep. And we'll just wait for that. Hopefully it doesn't get focused on and repair him shortly. They have put ammo into the mortar. It was quiet for a little bit, but now it is back in action. And the next cap is in the center, dead center, but because of their positioning, they do have a better opportunity to grab it with tier 3 being here now. Holding off on anything else just in case we need to grab the dual Sherman Fireflies and the Ace Firefly. Probably will. No idea what our teammates are playing. And we are just going to put all the repair kits into the AVRE there. Brumbar is moving over to the right. He might be coming to now try to finish us. Maybe we can sneak a shot through this little alleyway. Oh, yo! What a shot. Look at that angle. Oh my god. We just got so lucky. Alright, that kind of makes up for everything else. With the smallest crack, we get a shot to hole break. We'll move over to try to get better line of sight to finish him off, hopefully. Wow. Alright, it kind of makes up for everything else, but we're still in a really terrible position. Look at the amount of infantry that just ran into the center, too. AVRE's back up, so we are going to recrew him. And we're going to move him immediately over onto the left to try to get some fire support into the center. See if we can finish off this Brumbar. Get a hit on it. Not enough to hole break it, though. Speaking away. Woo! Nice shot, but doesn't do enough to clear them all. So we're going to try to get a couple guys in quickly. I doubt we're able to. There's even AP miners in that center, so they are just calling in anyone to kind of defend their position. We are able to decap it at the very least with these two guys. And we're calling another half track full of guys to rush that up and get them up as quickly as we can. Bring the Sherman IIa around to try to finish off this Brumbar once and for all. We got to pull back slightly to this wall. Alright, so holes fully broken now. Bounce on that shot. They are recapping the center. Put a shot to finish that wall of the church so we can kind of get a better angle with the AVRE. Another shot. There's nothing. Hit something. I see a building coming down there, so I am very nervous now that there's something heavy coming. As you can see it on the top of the screen, that building is fully come down. It is the KT. So that is unfortunate. We're going to try to get over onto the left out of his line of sight before we take shots go down immediately. Another stage where I was hoping we could clear the point early, but we hit a hole, of course. And now we're bouncing off of the side of the front bar. N is up. He is trying to go for the ABRE now, so we're gonna bomb rush him. See if we can get up to potentially take him out. We should be kind of protected from the KT because of his manor in the center. I would be wary of Fausts and Shrek, but at this point, as well, he overshoots the Faust there. Now we got a bunch of guys running up on us with 18 aids. We get both of those. Here. Crew stunned by the 3 and something missed. Just short on that shot. Another down in the center for them to cap because we're not going. Fantastic. One more shot on where I think the N is. That one hits. Still up though. So the N is just tanking spigot rounds. It's crazy. You see a track over here. Clear that out real quick. We get crew stunned yet again. And another Faust. And he overshoots. Oh my god, this is wild. Also a light AT gun over on that right side now, firing at him. And he hit the ammo crate to kill us on that one. Man, we should not have lived that long. So I will take that either way. And we do get the end, I believe. Yeah. What an exchange. The ammo crate is what does finally do us in, but we did trade with the N. Probably not a worthwhile trade, but say la vie. We're gonna move the sniper over onto the right. See what we got going on over there. Maybe we can kind of sneak him around or something. Clear the way for a Piat. Get into their lines. And we did call in the Mark 8. So heavily armored Mark 8 CS Churchill. The bane of what was the UK on release. So big MP drain, but hopefully should be pretty decent with cover with these hedgerows, maybe. But we'll see. We'll see. Slowly start moving up a couple guys over here. We'd also call in a full half track. I want to put pressure on this side to... There's only 2 guys calling in MP, so... They're calling in units. But they keep getting these zones, so they just keep getting boosts and the payback with them. But if we can kind of distract them from maybe the left side, maybe our teammates can kind of push or try to do something. I don't know. I'm trying anything here at this point. Anything to kind of relieve the pressure on that left side and kind of force them back onto me over here. Because they haven't called in anything over here. We just kind of let them sit in a way. We'll move the Mark 8 up this way. We're going to try to get behind these hedgerows and try to do something to our advantage here. There are 2 Shrek teams coming up at the same time, so we'll hopefully take these guys out. Would be really terrible if we lose the Mark 8 immediately to Shrek. That will definitely do it. We do lose the half track to the SBZB 41. Wall string, come on. Hit. Trying to take out whatever that is. First. Is it a Ketten bike? Oh, it was a Ketten cross. Well, we'll see if we can hold break the Panza. And we do immediately one shot. Just take him out fully. So he is down now. Make sure these MGs are set up in decent positions. Sniper's in range, but still not firing. There's something over there. I think that might be where the mortar is. I could be wrong, though. We'll try a shot that way. Shot up to the building here to take out that guy. Make him go flying. We just need the 2cm here, so we will try to take that out. We hit something. Oh, rifleman. Oh, an ammo crate? Through the ammo crate, maybe? Gotta be wary of the KT. I'm sure it's still back there somewhere. We hit the hedgerow. We were not clear of that. And these bushes are moving, so he's definitely pushing up with... Oh, now he's running. Okay. It looked like he was going to try to make a move on us, but now he's going to run back. Pull up some commandos, get them up here. Sniper does have 15 kills, so he's done kind of okay. We're going to repair this half track as well. As the next zone does come on the left yet again. Man, there's like there's a Panzer IV here. They could be engaging with tanks, but they're just not. I don't know what we're doing. We got a ton of infantry that's just not moving, and it's sitting behind these hedgerows. It's really annoying. Looks like he's calling in tank crew to go for the Panzer IV. I don't know what that's about. He's trying to repair the Panzer IV. He's in a really bad spot. Trying to back up just enough to be able to shoot at the 2cm again. Not revealing myself too much, but did not get the angle. Turns out we only have HE in the Sherman IIa. That's how long this thing's been alive. So at this point, we are going to push him towards the cap. We're also going to swing our commandos around to also go for the cap. 7-3 in their favor. They are pulling away now because we have not been able to get one for quite a while. I think since the beginning, honestly. The Pocket Tiger was also on the move and repaired. But we do track him immediately. And we're just going to bum rush the Sherman IIa into the point to get the cap. Hopefully help kind of take it maybe if we can. We do neutralize the cap at least, so it's not going to go up. And we'll start putting some shells into these buildings. Their infantry is probably all behind the wall here. That's where I have it. Yeah, see? Guy behind the wall. Preemptively starting to fire the MGs. This guy's all rolled up with it. Faust, we tank 1, tank 2. Our boys are coming in. Finally, our teammates are starting to push these points, which is great to see. Churchill's still trying to get the Pocket Tiger, who's unable to do much at the moment. Another shot in. I think we're just short. Pull up a Piat team to get them up, see if they can deal with it. Now there's a ton of infantry on that far side as well. At the very least, we do have a half track up that might be able to do something, but we'll pull up another half track squad as well. And the AT gun is still there, so it's not going to do much to this Churchill, but we'll see if we can maybe take it out at the very least. And we are able to, which is great. Haven't killed I think only one guy from that squad, so they are still just sitting over there. And looks like we did just lose the Sherman IIa to a Faust. desperately need to get guys into this point. We cannot afford to lose this. Probably needed to save the Sherman IIa, thinking about it now, because that did just give them some points, but we also needed the cap wave. I don't know. We're able to get some nice names here. Quite a few guys. We do have more guys laying around here we can technically bring in as well. And we'll make sure we get these guys up. We'll get these guys out of the half track because they are sitting over in that field still. Highly doubt they've been able to move. Yep, there they are. And we do actually have 2 Piats now. We want to end the half track, so plenty of Piats abound. Hopefully we can take out this Hansa 1. And there's a pretty big gap in my lines there, so I'm going to send up a MP detachment to deal with that. Teammate does have a Super Pershing. Maybe he's going up against the Tiger there? Maybe not. Tough to say. We were able to cap this point though, so we are only down by 200 or so. Nice nade. Nicely timed nade there. Ooh, the 105 is going up against the Tiger. We can kill the Tiger and maybe the... I mean, we need to go for the KT as well to really get the points, I think, but... A Tiger would be a start. Capping this zone as well would be huge. And I think we will have time. 5 minutes left. There is the KT. We're out of HE in the Churchill. We only have smoke. Well, I am going to utilize the smoke rounds to try to create a smoke screen to get over to this ammo crate at the top of the screen. They can probably still see me. But... it's a, you know, the thought that counts, right? Psychological benefit, maybe. Make me think it's doing something. But we will now call in the Fireflies, and as always, it doesn't select both of them when you call them in, so I have to... You always got to go back to the second Firefly and manually move him up, which is very annoying. We're going to get both of them up onto this flank to hopefully help, because it looks like that KT is probably going to come this way. There's also a command half track over there as well. We have a couple high explosive rounds. Try to get into position to start shelling. There's an MG rolling up, I believe. Yep, this to be the case. And there's a... oh, and the mortars too. Moving everything over this way to go for this final point. Tried to time it, don't do much there. I think the half track is moving over us. Interesting decision is we can take that out immediately. Unfortunately, roll over the ammo. Something hit the mines we laid. And detonated us. So that's twice we've gone down. It might have been the mortar. That's twice we've gone down to either mines or the crate for our vehicles. And we've nearly got the cap. Can they roll in, bro? Come on. 2, come on. This big bunch is going to do it if they get it, and they do. And so that resets it. So now there's definitely not enough time. I should have moved these other guys over. Oh, it was a stew. That's what did it. The stew is what hit the mines and killed us. We don't have a line of sight with the Ace Firefly. I'm trying to get to the side. We need as many points as we can get now. There's no way we'll even be able to push their home point. Looks like we can just barely see him. But now he definitely sees us, and I think we overshoot there, unfortunately. He might not have depression. We get shot by the KT in the distance. I think we hit his gun, but he hits us. So now Ace Firefly is going to go down. One guy left, but he is turreted. We might be able to get a side shot on this team. He's moving up, though. And the Churchill's back up as well. We do have a side shot. We go clean through to not hole break him, though. Probably aiming at the wrong spot. He's either go forward or back. He one taps us, killing almost all the crew and taking out the gun. Churchill's last shot hits a tree. That would have been a huge boost if that hit it. Teammates are moving over a heavy and the 105 to support, but this is over. There's not enough teamwork, not enough pushing on our teammates' end. We let them cap way too many points. I probably should have been more vocal, but this is what it is. We lose an unfortunate 3v2 here. This absolutely should have gone our way once that other guy DC'd. Trying to just get a sneaky shot, but it's not even possible. Not possible. 33 seconds, that is game. 234 infantry kills. Neither of them went over 100. A lot of vehicle losses on our point, on our part, but we were technically just spamming the half-track squads, which is kind of a downfall in this doctrine, I think, because they're smaller squads. The half-tracks are nice, but I don't know if they're worth it. Probably not in the end. But that does do it. A very unfortunate defeat. It should have been going for the KT immediately, but yeah, only 4 vehicle kills on our end, 14 losses. We kind of fed them points, but oh well. Hope you guys enjoyed. We will see you on the next one.